Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It's nearly 11 o'clock and we've only just woken up. We are very, very lazy this morning. We were supposed to be in town like an hour ago doing some shopping, but that's obviously not happened. So I'm making a cup of tea. I've woken everybody up, and yeah, once Lee and I have had this cup of tea and got dressed, we will head into town. But it does mean we're going to be there through the busiest time, which is very annoying. We didn't want to do that. But we obviously needed the sleep, so yes, cup of tea and then we will head off. We hitting the road, dear?
We're hitting the road, Jack. Did you come back? No more, no more, no more, no more.
You wouldn't like it if I didn't come back?
No. Well, that gaming show on my own. How would I cope?
Oh, shut up. We're going to go shopping and I might just leave him somewhere. He'd have to find his own way home. You'd have to walk.
There's buses. There's
taxis. Not here, there's not.
Well, you get one bus a day, don't you? Spend all that money
not
on
where we're going.
No, spend all that money on a bus shelter and you get one bus a day.
Yeah. Well, you won't get wet while you're waiting for
No.
it. Okay, let's go. Some crumbs. Didn't want our crumbs, did they?
No.
Look at those two fighting over a leaf or something over there.
Oh, some chip.
Ooh, chips. Oh yeah, that man had McDonald's over there.
Oh, no.
You're not going to try and swallow that whole, are you? That would go badly. I don't want to have to give mouth to mouth to a pigeon because you've swallowed a chip.
I don't know why he swallowed a fry. Perhaps he'll die.
Swallowed a fry. Swallowed a fry. Perhaps he'll die. You're a comedy genius, you are.
Thank you very much. I'm here all week.
Yeah, that's going to keep me busy tomorrow. Start boarding out the loft. There's another pack over there. Should be 15 packs. Got all the screws, screw them all down. Got an electric screwdriver and I've got an electric drill. So that's good. Yeah, and I've managed to get some overalls so I'm not getting myself covered in all that ratness and insulation. I'm feeling a bit bedraggled again. I got caught in the rain. It makes my hair go into curtains, look. Woo. Lee has now whizzed off with Kenzie to Asda because they want pizza for dinner. I'm babysitting for my friend that I saw yesterday so she could have a night out. So yeah, I'm not having pizza. I do have a coconut and chicken thing in the fridge that I bought last week that I need to eat. So I'll probably have that or take it with me to have if I'm not hungry. Yeah, if I'm not hungry before I go, that is. What was I going to chat to you about? Oh yeah, do you know what? Let me just lay down for a minute. Oh, so I was getting really knocked because we were in town and there was a homeless guy doing some busking on the side of the road. He was tucked away out the way. He wasn't, asking people that I saw for money. He was just sat in a corner with a little thing in front of him. And then the police came. 3 police or 3 officers of some sort came along and asked him to pack up his stuff and move on. And the amount of people that stood and watched, and I actually, because we sat down to have a cup of tea on the benches around that area, and I sat down on one and we had our back to him and I was like, what is wrong with people? And I said it loud enough so people could hear. What is wrong with people? As if this guy is probably not embarrassed enough as it is being moved on. All these people have got to stand here and stare at him. A few of them then kind of moved on. I was just like, seriously, people, give the guy a bit of privacy and a little bit of dignity. But don't understand people, I really don't. I really don't. Brendan's just made me a nice cup of tea and gave me the last bit of gluten-free Christmas cake. I think I might have solved the whole rat situation. I put the camera up last night. Did I hear a peep? Did I hear a scratch? Did I hear a squeak? No. And I don't suppose the camera picked anything up either, because I didn't hear anything. So I either slept incredibly well, which I know I did because we woke up so late, but the reason for that could be that there was no rats disturbing us. So yes, that might have been it. They might be camera shy. So maybe I just needed to stick a camera up there. Speaking of going up there, I'm going to go back up now and do a little bit more of the loft tidy, loft declutter, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. I'm just looking at the boards out the corner of my eye going, what have I let myself in for? I'm really not a DIY person, and I'm going to have to crawl into the smallest of areas, balancing on beams with power tools. Maybe I should just book my hospital bed now and be done with it. I know I made a start on this yesterday and I got rid of rubbish, but you know where you sort of feel a little bit in that overwhelmed state before you start? That's where I am. I just keep looking at things going, well, that can't go, well, that can't go, well, that can't go, instead of looking at it going, well, something in there might be able to go, and even if it's just a small thing, it's better than nothing. Right, let's make a start, shall we? Sitting here looking at it all is not going to make anything change, so let's just do it. I've got to keep these, because you might recognise that boy there. He's all grown up now. That's Evan. Because I've written articles in these magazines, so I've got to keep a copy of them, just because they're something I achieved, so they can go in that folder. Right, where's my box? Oh, right, okay. That's a bits I need to file. Important bits not to get rid of. Okay, I was making my way through this bag, wasn't I? I've got to keep these. These are from sleepovers when we were in our teens. My friend Tasha, whose wedding I went to during lockdown, actually. These were probably drawn when we were about 14 or 15. We've been friends since we were 4, I think. So I need to keep those. They can go in there as well. What have I got here? Whoa! Oh, what is this? To Pip, thanks for all your hard work on the committee. We will miss you. Oh, that was when I was part of the preschool committee. When I left, they wrote me a card. It's very sweet of them. Right, lots of little thank you cards there from various people. I should probably keep those. Oh, look how young we looked. That's my nan, and Brendan and Kenzie, and myself and Lee. I was such a beanpole after having Kenzie. He literally milked me dry, that boy. I'd love to get back to that size again. I don't think it'll ever happen. This is a Christmas card from my aunt in Canada. She painted that picture and then put it in a card, had them printed in cards. 2011 that was. Very creative, my aunt. So I've kept that. I must have kept all of these things for a reason. Resistance painting with Kenzie. I love Mummy. There we go. That was my one. That one can go. I love Mummy. So one of those was Brendan and one of those was Kenzie. I imagine that one was Brendan. That one was Kenzie. So I should put each one of those in their folders, shouldn't I? I have to read you some of this. This is an insight into the brain of an autistic person when he got so wound up that he left school. It says, when I left school, a tiny voice told me I would get in trouble, but my head told me I needed to be away from people and I could see Miss Charlton coming. That's the head teacher. If I'm left to calm down, I will try to come back to my class. No one come near me when I am cross. I feel the teachers are always cross because they yell. My Asperger's makes me feel stupid. I half want my Asperger's to go away. I like the brainy bit, but I don't like that I get so angry. I feel like I've gone back to how I used to be, and I don't know why, and I don't like it. I don't understand Miss Besley's face sometimes. That was his teacher. Because she looks cross but isn't shouting. I don't know if she's cross, and I don't like a serious face. Ooh. That's when he was having a particularly difficult time in year 6. I'm going to keep that. I have some things to show you all. This is something that Brendan made when we were doing some woodwork in the garden. I can't remember how old he was, but he has tripod legs, so we're keeping him. And then one Easter, my mum gave the boys each an envelope decorated with Eastery stuff. And inside there is a Coronation Jubilee Certificate of Authenticity. Each of them have got, from the Royal Mint, a coin for the coronation. So they've each got one of those, so I've got to keep those safe. Go in. Right, so that goes in there, and then they've also got in here another coronation coin set, which is a £5 coin. So they've each got one of those for their collection as well. So we're going to keep those. Going to keep those in. That's Brendan's box of special things. Oh, and that's, I think that's Brendan's box of gems, because Brendan collected gems, so he's got various gems in that box. And then I also found Spider Pig that Kenzie decorated. He's a money box. Spider Pig does whatever a spider pig does. So he's really cool. 2012 that was made. And so that I need a box of special things for Kenzie. And then I also found my meerkat, which I got from doing my insurance through confused.com at some point. That is Vasily. And he comes... Sorry? Oh, compare the meerkat, not compare the market. That was it. Compare the meerkat. Yeah, got a certificate of authentication and a little letter as well from the Royal Meerkat Place. So I ought to keep that and put that somewhere safe. But this box, oops, this big box is going to go downstairs, and I think I'll put it in the garden and put all the mud kitchen pots and pans and bits in it rather than having them in the sink. And then they might actually use the sink if I put a plug in it to like have water in. We'll see. I'm slowly getting there, very slowly. Oh, and we found this that Brendan and Lee made together out of a kit, which is it a Star Wars thing?
No, it's a Star Trek.
It's a Star Trek thing. I was part right. So yeah, that's what they made together. So that's going in this box as well, of Brendan's goodies. Not quite sure I'm going to get that in. I might have to lay it down like that. Okay. Oh, and this little thing, which made in Kenya. I think my mum must have got, because both the boys had it. It's like a box with like a snake that comes out, but this one's got a chipped nose. It's clever, isn't it? Right, that can go in the box as well. Need the lid. We have a bunch of books to go that were in the loft. You just wiped all of those down, haven't you, dear?
I have. They're all clean.
They're all clean, and you're putting them for freebies, aren't you, up on Facebook? And we have a Halloween costume that doesn't fit the boys anymore. Spooky clown Halloween costume. What have you found here in your box of wonder, my dear?
Some gamages.
Gamages. PlayStation gamages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gamages. Right, so look.
Right. This is today's pile of rubbish that is going. That is another pile that big that is no longer in the loft. That's an achievement. You won't be able to see any of this, but I'm walking to my friend's to babysit for her, and there's no street lights in the village. I'm now going around the graveyard, the edge of the graveyard. Oh, and I've got to avoid all the puddles that I can't see. Oh my goodness. Hi Ralph. Hi Ralphie. This is Ralph. Say hello Ralphie. Hi Ralphie. This is my company for the evening. I left my chocolate at home. Sad face. But I thought I'd lost it in the rain. But I hadn't lost it. I just left it at home. So at least I've got it for tomorrow. Hi. We used to look after Ralph when he was a puppy. If they were going away. In trouble, aren't you, Ralph? Oh, thanks. 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 Anyway, I'm going to go now and get this uploaded and get this posted. It might take a while because I don't have their internet code, and I don't think the internet's working because I've just tried to put the TV on and it's all connected to the internet, and it just keeps telling me there's no internet connection, so I might have to go and talk to the lad upstairs who's hiding from me and ask him if he can help me sort out the internet. We'll see. Out of my face. Anyway, thanks for watching, you lovely lot, and I'll see you all tomorrow when you'll all be joining me in the loft for some loft boarding and DIY stuff.